Welcome to today's session on problems related to offices or firms. As a part of the session, we are going to review some support tickets and also knowledge base articles related to this offices and firms. With Collaborati 3.3 release, vendors in Collaborati moved to either multi-office firm structure or single office firm structure as per their firm's requirement. These office accounts remove the need for managing multiple logins as done previously in Collaborati. Below link explains the overview of office accounts. With this multi-office firm structure, instead of logging into or instead of using multiple login accounts to access different office locations, with a single login account, the firm admin will be able to access all the offices associated to that firm. And whenever the firm admin see this option, select office, the firm admin should make sure they are selecting the correct office to view the appropriate data. Let us consider the firm admin Austin training vendor is trying to locate the matters related to the office Austin training vendor 1. So they are supposed to select the correct office in order to view the results or the data associated to that office. And also there are some best practices for using offices. Whenever they provide the name to the offices, make sure the firm admin is providing a unique name to the offices so that it will avoid the confusion. For example, using capital letters, punctuation, parentheses to specify the city or country. Here are some list of examples with unique names. These list of office names are a combination of capital letters and lowercase letters. And also you can see in the last example, with the help of parentheses, the city was mentioned. Along with this, if a new office should be appeared under the list of drop-down, like let us consider they are having 10 offices and they want to see one of the office first in the list. Then they can provide the number 1 to that office name so that it will be visible first in the list. There is also another example where the firm admin has provided a space before the office name which will allow the office to come up in the list first. Also, office accounts are created by Collaborati support and it is always suggested to provide unique names to the office to avoid confusion while creating the rate requests. Firms should contact Collaborati support about merging multiple office accounts into a single office, which is called as multi-office firm structure. Collaborative support can assist the firms with merging duplicate timekeepers across offices. We can just discuss a little bit on this. As the single office firm structure, single offices are merged to multi-office firm structure, we can see or we may expect some duplicate timekeeper records because of multiple offices listed under a single firm. So in order to avoid any inconvenience while uploading the invoices, we can assist the firm admins to merge the timekeepers or duplicate timekeepers into a single timekeeper, and that should not affect any authorization status of the timekeeper. And also, the most important thing in this multi-office firm structure is have to do the offices and also the firm settings. In order to view the firm settings, the firm admin should navigate to Admin tab on the top menu bar and select the sub option called Settings, and the firm settings can be seen on this page. To view the list of offices under the firm, go to Admin tab on the top menu bar and click on Offices. The list of offices are visible on this page. Click on the individual office to view the office details. The below article provides information on how to manage multi-office firm structure in Collaborati. As we discussed earlier, this is the article which explains how to manage the firm with multiple offices. And the firm admins can notice on top of the page of many pages the option called Select Office dropdown. So this Select Office dropdown is used to manage the firms with multiple locations, as shown below. As we discussed earlier, the firm admin should know how to navigate settings for the firms and also the offices. Here is the navigation. Go to Admin and click on Settings. This is the place to view the firm settings and also to manage the billing currency and also the time zone of the office, individual offices. Go to Admin tab and click on Offices and select the appropriate office or required office and click on the settings page, settings icon to view the settings like billing currency, time zone. And also, in order to update the bank account information in Collaborati, once the office name was clicked, let us consider Blue Law Firm. You can see the bank account information can be managed from this page. And also, if any details should be updated, like address, that can be updated on this page. This is the same information which we discussed earlier, the best practices for multi-office firms. Now let us review some support tickets or support cases related to or problems with multi-office firm structure. This is a chat case, and the initial request was have to update the bank account information for a particular office. So we have provided the navigation to go to Admin tab and click on Offices and click on the office name. And the bank account information can be updated on that page. And the customer was not able to view that option. So we have asked the customer to click on the office name and that resolved the issue. Here is one more support ticket. The issue was the invoice or uploaded invoice has disappeared and they cannot find it under the track invoices page. So you can see I have uploaded an invoice and cannot locate it now. So we have suggested the vendor or the customer to select the office from the drop-down from the recent activity box. And the response from the customer, I see it now. I just searched for the invoice. Since it has errors, it did not upload. Thanks so much. Okay. So the customer has confirmed that is related to some task code errors and they will be able to fix them. Thank you. Coming to the next ticket, Client ID must match the ID stored in Collaborati. And this is a support ticket. Let us go to the initial request. After uploading an invoice, I received an error message informing client ID is invalid. Client ID must be stored in Collaborati. The client number for Morgan Stanley has not changed. Kindly advise. Okay, we have sent the initial response and also we have checked with the customer whether they're trying to upload the invoice via London office or not. So the customer confirmed they are trying to upload the invoice from Boston or New York office. So we requested to send a screenshot of the error and the copy of the leads file. There is a follow-up email sent. So the screenshot was stating the client ID was invalid. Okay. And they are trying to upload it from Boston office. So we have asked the customer to join a WebEx meeting or a Zoom meeting to help. So the resolution on this case was join the meeting and provided the steps to upload the invoice and also select the correct office under recent activity to submit the invoice. So as we discussed earlier, the select office option is very important in multi-office firm structure, and that resolved the issue. There is one more similar case, which is client ID file error. We have requested the customer to send the leads file and also the error. And they have shared the file. And this is an XML file. So we inform the customer that the client ID in the XML file is listed under the client Goldman Sachs and that should not cause any problem. And we also suggested the vendor to upload the invoice from the correct office, which is Aiken Straws here and Felt, Dallas, Texas. And also we have asked the customer to let us know if they are still receiving any error even after selecting the correct office. And we received a response from the customer stating they have made the correction and they can confirm once the invoice is resubmitted. And we received an update from the customer. The invoice was successfully submitted and you can close this case. And finally, we are going to review one more article. This is the most common issue we heard from the customers stating while adding a timekeeper or assigning a timekeeper, they are existing timekeeper to a new client. They are not seeing that client under that timekeeper like this. No listed clients, even though that is an existing timekeeper. So the possible solution for this one is might be the list of offices are not checked for that timekeeper. Like we can see here. Navigate to Timekeepers tab on the top menu bar and click on the Timekeeper and click on the second icon from the left blue navigation menu bar, which is called as Offices. So let us consider we are having or the firm admin is having multiple offices. In order to get the list of associated clients under that timekeeper profile, the appropriate office must be checked under this office's icon. We can see that example in the screenshot. This is the office's page we are discussing about. Let us consider if this office MGL law was not checked. So the clients associated only with this New York office will be listed on the timekeeper profile, but not the clients associated to the office MGL law. So the firm admin should make sure these two offices checkboxes were checked to view all the associated clients on the timekeeper profile. We can also see the list of associated offices for a particular client. If you go to the Clients tab on the top menu bar and click on the client name to view the client profile, to the bottom of that page, the associated offices can be seen. As Orange client is associated to MGL Law New York, you can see for the timekeeper WRW, Orange client is showing up after selecting or checking the box MGL Law New York. All right, this is all about the problems related to offices or firms. Thank you.